Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Hermit Sky. Today dudes, I am so freaking excited right now because I've been playing on here all day today. Oh, there's a shulker shooting at me. I've been playing on here all day today, working on our base. We built the sphere, our Pokemon sphere, and I wasn't really happy with it. I mean, it's really cool, but it's really hard to do anything with. So, without further ado, boop! I have started to raise the skyscraper. Sorry, the doom scraper. That's the weirdest name ever. I think I've come up with one of the coolest Minecraft base designs that I've ever done. And I'm not kidding, like I am so freaking inspired right now with this idea. Because usually when I come up with a base design, I sort of just come up with like the exterior. I don't really think about any interior. But with this design here, which is essentially going to just go upwards and upwards and upwards, saying that, I mean, essentially, what is the build limit? It's like 250, so it can't be that much. Well, we're at 85 here. What's up here? Now I got a little bit panic mode. 90. Okay, no, so we have another 100 blocks to go if we need to. Yeah, I just want this to go super tall up in the sky. And with this build here, I've had this massive inspiration burst the past 6 hours, and I've sort of already figured out how to design it from the interior and how it would make sense. So we would have every single part of our base within the skyscraper, and I'm talking like mob farm, storage room, this thing, etc, etc. Because what I've done, except for the bottom floor, is I've sort of made these 7x7 boxes that look really cool, and they can then hold a machine each, and then we'd be able to navigate inside. And I just think it's gonna be super cool. But I'm at a stage now where I want to install a floor in the bottom floor, and then I want to install a floor up here, and I want to do that using redwood. This is a very old plank from Natura that looks absolutely amazing. It's specifically the root version of it, but it has 3 different bark versions, or yeah, 3 different bark versions, and then the planks not that great, but the bark fantastic. So we need to obtain redwood, and I had a look at this. Apparently we can buy this using the market, which I didn't even know was a thing in this pack. So the very first thing we should do is probably craft that up. This is so cool. Yep. And we got Swap-O-Matic, not even a name on him. And this power stair stuff, I should probably get rid of somehow. I can't remember where I bound that key to though. Maybe I didn't ever bind it to anything, but if I get this, can I remove power stair? Oh, don't tell me you can't remove things. If you guys have an idea for how to get rid of that, then do please tell me. But anyway, the market, redwood. Yeah, so we need 2 RAKs for a sapling. Now, unfortunately, and this is very unfortunately right now, we need, I think, 47 of these, and we can only get 30 because you need to plant them in a 7x7. Is that 47? 7 times 7? Oh, I can't do math. I think that's 42 actually. 42, so I need 12 more, but there was another way of getting them. Sifting in a string mesh topiary grass, and topiary grass should maybe be a problem to make, so I could try and get 12 more. All I should need to do is take this and then mix that with some dirt, which I think I have over here. And that gives me topiary grass. Yes, topiary grass. All right, and then I have my sieves chilling here, and I should have some string meshes, so I can do this real quick. And I only need 12 more, but I'm probably not gonna have enough, so I'm probably gonna go and need some more, or have to go and get some more seeds by bone mealing. Oh, that looks weird. Bone mealing wheat. Let's see how many we got. We get a lot of others. Amaranth, Sakura, Willow. Okay, so that's basically how you get all the cool saplings. Or all the Natura saplings. Unfortunately, we didn't get a single redwood, so that kind of stinks. I think it was like a 10% chance. And this thing is just going to look absolutely incredible up here on the cloud. I definitely got inspired in last episode when we saw the grass color, or 2 episodes ago now, when we saw the grass color. And I kind of probably want to add a grass layer on the outside and make it a little bit more, well, a little bit better feel, I guess. Anyway, let's first of all do another pack of these. And we did not get a single one. That is a little bit scary. So now I've done 32 without getting a single one. That's a little bit scary. Yeah, they've definitely nerfed the amounts of seeds you get from bone mealing wheat, it feels like. And I may be better off doing this in another way. Let's see, did we get any now? We got one. I mean, the amount of time invested for that, I think it would be better, honestly, to probably just do 3 quests. Simple Sterling Generator. 2 of you, and Simple Sterling Generator. Yes! Flint and boom, Pulverizer. That's actually going to be useful, so... Yep. Or, I mean, not really. We have the Crusher, we have the Sag Mill, we have that thing, but it may be useful for some things. I don't know what it would be at the moment, though. But there we go, Redstone Alloy, and we claim this one as well. Nice! We should now have 15 RAKs, and that should be enough to buy the remaining redwood. Oh, did I do bad math? I did bad math. That's 38. We need 42. So probably another... I get 1 for 2. Oh, so we probably need to do 2 more quests. If I take copper, iron, and silver, which I have there, and mix these together, I apparently get something called iron alloy, which I've never ever made. But I think this stuff is what I get. Yep. And there's a quest for 12 of those, so that's simple. And crude steel. I've never heard about these. It's new stuff in Ender.io, I guess. That is cobblestone, gravel, and clay? What the heck is this? Weirdest thing ever. Clay, cobblestone, and gravel. Yeah, I mean, that works. That works. That is really strange. But there we go. We got that one. Hello. Nice. Thank you. So what do I use crude steel for? Oh, I can make basic energy pipes. That's pretty cool. I like that. Other than that, it's just a garbage alloy. Now I should have enough. Yep, now I have 43. Okay, sweet. So next we need to plant this, and it is a massive tree that we are about to grow. So I gotta make sure that we get the saplings back. But to be honest with you guys, I think that this area here would be big enough. We need a 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7 by 7 platform, and redwood saplice. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Why are they disappearing? What? What is happening? Why are they just disappearing? Plant these in a 7 by 7. It takes days to grow. Is it my bone mealing effect that breaks these? Yeah, they just disappear. Look at this. This is not like an inventory glitch either. They actually disappear. No, oak trees works, but I bet you, yeah, you see how quickly these grow? I bet you this is a result of my bone mealer ability. Okay, I need to figure out how to remove this bone mealer and the other things, because right now it is broke my game, which is... That's not okay. That's not accepted. Ability bottle is the thing that I need, and you craft that with slime, bone meal, not an ender pearl, but some gold nuggets, and what did I say? Bone meal? Yes. And a bucket. So I should be able to do this. Alright, can I now right click? Oh, yes. Okay, get out of here. And bone mealer, I love you, but get out of here as well. And I'm pretty sure that was the reason that happened. Okay, so I got my 43 saplings back. And let's get rid of these trees. We don't have bone mealer on us at the moment. Let's plant these. And voila. No, why am I... Oh, is it the twerking mod? Is it a combination of both? Because before they just disappeared. So if I stand completely still, this may do the trick. And I'm just gonna give myself these because I did get them. And I'm pretty sure this is not intended. Uh-oh. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, it is whenever you bone meal them. That is such a bad bug. Okay, and now middle. Yes. Move out. I'm pretty sure if I would work now, it would be fine because... Yep. A tree can actually grow. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, they're so much bigger than I remember them. So much bigger than I remember them. That looks absolutely awesome. That looks absolutely awesome. Now I wish I had flight so that I could see this monstrosity. Okay, so let's try and vein mine the crap out of this. I don't think it's gonna be very easy. No, because we run out of food. But there's the first part of it. Take it out. And we're gonna run out of food for sure. Whew! What a thing. What an absolute beast. These supplies start dropping. This is incredible. It's raining redwood supplies. I love it. Oh, the darkness underneath here. No. Oh, for goodness sake. That's right. They also grow downwards. I forgot about that. I don't really know of a good way to get up to the tree so I can vein mine it. So I'm just going to do this and that should be fine. Just make sure that we can vein mine my dirt pillar. Yeah, this is incredible. I don't know how many supplies I've got. I've got 44 plus 16. So I'm definitely getting a lot more than it takes to grow a tree. That's good news in case I need more of this. Because believe it or not, because we're using the barks or the bark, it's not gonna be I should probably not vein mine that like that. What was I gonna say? It's not an insane amount of wood that I'm getting from this. And it's great that I'm doing this having a hole right down there in the middle where everything can fall. And look at how massive this canopy is. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I should have grown this in another dimension where I wouldn't have had to worry. That would have been smart, Iskal. Idiot. Yes, this wood works so well. It works so freaking good. Look at this. I mean, from the outside, it's kind of weird. But it looks really, really good. Now, one thing, I want to apologize if you hear any background noise. There is some construction work going on right outside my building at the moment. So, I mean, it's kind of fitting because we're in the middle of construction work in this thing here. But this really works. And in the upstairs, or the first level of the skyscraper, I decided to use the driftwood version. And I gotta say, this also looks very, very good. It's definitely not worse. And I think it's like a tasting. I think it's like a tasting, to be honest, where I love this, but I also think this looks really, really well. So this is what we're gonna do, basically. We're gonna have many floors, and on these different floors, we're gonna have interior walls where needed, but the clever thing with this design, and the reason I'm so overly excited with it, is that I will be able to have different types of designs or rooms depending on what I need to fill. So for example, as we go further up, I'm gonna want to have a new mob farm at some point, and then instead of having windows in these sort of cool squares from the outside, we'll simply have some sort of background. And I'm not really sure what block I'd use, but we could even go with different colors, but we'll just cover it up sort of if we need to, or we could go with the dark glass and just have darker glass in one of these squares. And that's also why I put the yellow one here, just to demonstrate that we can like have different colors, that it doesn't all need to be gray and gray. And I think that's gonna lift the whole build. But I'm really excited about this design. Now, I want to try something, because essentially I just want to build this all the way up to sky limit using this exact same pattern. And I think we can make it a little bit easier for us than to do that manually, because after all, we are playing modded. So I want to find my builder, and I haven't done this. I don't know if I've ever actually done this, but this is a shape card that we build our stuff with. Isn't there a way to copy things? Shape card. I think there is. Wait, copy card. What is this thing? Button. No, that's not it. Copy paste. Oh, that's from building gadgets. That may be useful as well. But I should be able to put this in copy mode, I thought. Yes, space chamber card. Sneak right click on a space chamber controller to set the channel for this card. Okay, so space chamber controller. Oh yes, I have done this before. You need corner blocks and you need this. This block is one of the 8 corners of an area of a space you want to copy or move elsewhere. Okay, so let's craft up a bunch of these guys, I guess. That's machine frames. Oh, I remember now. Machine frames are a little bit different here. I may not be able to do this. Hard alloy is... How do I make this stuff? Can I make it easier? Graphite bar and diamonds. I mean, graphite bar... Graphite ingot? Is that, is that the same thing? You gotta be kidding me. I don't have enough morganine. I need one more. No. Goodness sake. That sucks. So I have to go to Landia, which is no longer... Oh, this is... Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We have 2 of these. So I destroyed this temporary chest I had here, and I actually let everything run into the void. And I think I may have had like a stack of morganine ore in there, but I didn't think that I would need it. I completely forgot about about this stuff. Anyway, if I do that, we should be doubling it. So yeah, that should be okay. And where did it go? Because it doesn't have... Oh. I think there's still a shulker below here. I wonder where that went, because there's no space for morganine ingots in the system at the moment. Oh, but I still remembered. Maybe it is like that. It takes a snapshot. I still remembered where it could go, because you can make snapshots with these cables in case you want to remove the stuff later. All right, here we go. Make 8 of these and then make 1 of them into a space chamber controller block. Then I also just need that thing, which shouldn't be a problem. Space chamber controller, sweet. So let's try this out. It's not very urgent right now, but I want to make sure that this is a thing that we can do. So if I... Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, that scared the life out of me. Yeah, this base spawns mobs at the moment. But if I dig out this block, I basically want to copy... Where do I want to copy from? That's the ceiling. Okay, so if I copy from this block here, space chamber controller. Oh, it needs to be inside it as well. So I guess I shouldn't dig away anything. We should put it right here. So space chamber controller, and I'm actually going to use my corner here. Do I want to come one more down though? It depends on... So that would copy this, but not the ceiling. Yeah, I want to come 1 block down actually. And I want to put a corner right there. Pretty sure. And that would mean that it includes the ceiling and it includes this line. So the next corner would probably, depending on how these work, like do they pick this... Actually, I probably want to do that. This is hard for me because these are the type of things that I actually really suck at in Minecraft to understand because I'm very stupid. And the last one being the space chamber controller. Sweet. Obviously, before I copy this, I need to finish it all, but I just want to see how this looks. So, set to channel 1. Okay. Can I get a preview? No. Set to channel 1. Chamber is not formed. Whoa. May want to craft up the smart wrench from RF Tools. That's the that's the wrench from the mod. This may be needed. I'm not sure. Right click. Yes. Chamber successfully created. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, so now it shows us it requires me. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. But yeah, it shows us all the stuff that we need at the moment. Now, like I said, we definitely need, or I definitely need to finish like all the glass and stuff before I copy it. Even though I want to change up the glass and have different things, I should have, well, maybe it's easier to have it like the empty frame and then the manual things would be to fill in the glass. Maybe that is actually better. But I just want to see how this works. And I probably copied it wrong. I probably need to copy another area. But if I put... Here, let's put this thing up here. And say that I then want to go and build my next thing. I assume that I need to go up here. And I assume I need to place the builder like on this block. Would make sense to to get it in the right orientation and stuff like that. Copy from space chamber, yeah. So we don't want to move, we want to copy. You can do a bunch of different things. So show me that support structure. Oh, it's supposed to be over there. But yeah, look at that. So that would be the next layer. And again, this would add one floor and no ceiling. So I probably, yeah, do need to move it down so that in this case, or up, well, or I need to add a floor level. It doesn't add it doesn't add this layer here. So I need to move it up by 1, I think, is the issue. That is so cool though. So a lot of time has passed since that last cutscene, and I have got a lot done in that cutscene. I've been playing on here so much lately. This episode is recorded over the course of like 5 days now, and I've just had so much fun. As you can see, the very major thing is that I did end up copying with the space chamber that we did. I did end up copying the second layer to a third layer, and mainly I did that because I wanted to sort of get a feeling of how things were gonna look. Why are these trees bugged out? Oh my goodness. I think that's because I reloaded my resource packs. Yeah, this is also a temporary wood setup because in all the stuff that I've done here, I actually completely ran out of wood. But I figure the best thing I can do here is probably take you guys on a little bit of a tour. So let's first go to bed. Because yeah, like I said, I've done loads. I've done absolutely loads. First of all, I decided that we should have an elevator shaft right down the center of the skyscraper. And I want to design this a little bit in the future. But right now, this goes up to the second layer. This was the layer that we had when you last saw the Doom Scraper. And I also installed one on the top layer. The top layer doesn't have anything on it yet. And there are still mobs spawning everywhere. Haven't dealt with that. And so that is really, really cool. And then I also, and this is a big thing, as you can see, our drawers are gone. Our storage room is, well, it's not gone. It's just a little bit dismantled right now. And that is because I went ahead and added a basement. So if we go down in the elevator, we come into this basement, which personally, I'm so very happy with the look of, because this sort of looks a little bit like a parking garage in a big skyscraper. And I decided to do this as sort of a warehouse, so I rebuilt all of our drawers, and this is probably what I spent most time on. I also upgraded all of them with void upgrade, as you can see on the very corner, and I moved everything down from our mob farm. And currently I haven't connected this up, but I moved everything down from our mob farm. I also discovered that you can make the trim. If you look at Wayla at the top of the screen, these blocks here are framed trim, so these are actually not stone and iron blocks. These are just frame trim, which means that these are connected all together. All of these arrays are together with this drawer controller, and then here I have everything that comes from our miner, and this is actually connected back up, and that goes to this drawer controller here. Then down here I just have a little control circuit with everything that we mine goes into there, and then is sent into this array of drawers right here, the compacting drawers. And I also made sure I put redstone and glowstone in this so that we can get it in block form. I also installed a cobblestone generator with that compresses it immediately. So yeah, this is really cool. These are all the different things that we are mining using the super miner. Looks a lot better when it's when it's like this. And over in this area, I prepared for our other storage to go. So these crates should all go down there. Now I've really thought about what different storage systems I could build, and the one that we had, which I've now taken down, that auto-sorted using these NRIO cables, it didn't seem to do the trick. It seemed to fail quite a bit with the sorting, and I don't know why, but it like put a lot of random stuff in a lot of random chests, and I don't know how the snapshots really work, if that is what's affecting it. But all in all, I've kind of come to terms with the idea of possibly doing a digital storage after all. However, I would be a little bit restrictive because we only have applied logistics in this pack. We don't have refined storage, and so we would have to work with channels, which these cables are all about. And I really love that because that does limit it a little bit. It makes it a little bit less OP. But I would really like to know what you guys think about it down in the comments, because yeah, it is very powerful, and maybe we restrict it in a way where I can't use the drives or the storage disks. I have to use chests, and that would be kind of cool, and storage buses instead. But long story short, I really feel like instead of browsing the chests, I should have some sort of terminal where I can access everything from, basically. Anyway, moving on, I've then also started the interior because part of why I was so excited about doing this doom scraper is because, well, it looks fantastic. It looks absolutely fantastic. And by the way, that yellow ring there, I'm planning on having like an escalium ring there and different colors depending on what's behind them. The yellow was sort of a gray color that stands out, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. But yeah, part of the reason was because I was excited about doing the interior. So down here, I put up our smeltery. I made it a little bit more fancy. So now we can finally have an area that is permanent where we can make tools. I even went ahead and installed a lava restock machine. So this is just a cobble gen into a crucible, and then the lava is being pushed into the seared tank there. Very, very fancy. I got all of my these things, workstation things over there. If we go up, I started to install the bonsai pot area. So this will be sort of our little growing the bonsai pots. And I think this looks absolutely awesome. So this takes up 3 of the spaces that this base has. And so we still have a space there. We still have a space there, here, here, here. This is also why I wanted this in the center. And I'm maybe not going to use all of these. I want to keep it a bit flowing and easy to navigate around. But I really like the look of this. And the reason I'm doing growing dark oak in here was because I had an idea of using dark oak in details in here, but it didn't turn out as good as I wanted to. But I guess we should go ahead and start planting trees here. And we're going to be able to grow... Oh no, why does that not grow? Is that because... That may be because I don't have anything underneath it. Uh-oh. Does it need more airspace? Does it need 2 airspace? It needs 2 airspaces. Okay. Oh, that sucks. So this design here won't work. And yeah, my resource pack is broken. That's why the textures are just freaking out like that. So that won't work. I'll have to think of something else or raise that up possibly. If I were to have a block there, that doesn't work. Did that break the grass? No. Okay, so I see. Because the lights... Oh, I'm stupid. I knew that it needed an airspace, and this is not an airspace. That's a light there. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. But if I were to, for example, move these things up to have them like there, we could have the light over there. That wouldn't look too bad. I think that would look fine as well. So that's really, really cool. I like it. And then up here, I haven't done anything yet. But like I said earlier, I am planning on moving our mob farm. That we have super efficient vanilla farm down at the bottom of the world. I'm planning on building a modded version of it inside the skyscraper. So that's probably one of the first things I'll build, because at the moment I've actually gone ahead and shut off our mob farm. I've torched it all up so that no more mobs spawn, because yeah, I don't have anywhere to send the loot at the moment. So that thing is just chilling as it is. I think I want to dedicate like a whole floor to mob spawning, so we can have mob copiers and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. As you can tell, I'm super excited about the Doom Scraper, and I really hope you guys are as well. I really hope you guys are as well. But I think we're going to call the episode there. I'm super curious of hearing what you guys think about the digital storage. Should we go full on digital storage applied energistics, or should we use chests to limit ourselves, or should I really try and find some other method of doing it? That's, yeah, I'm kind of not feeling that at the moment, so I hope you guys don't vote for that. But anyway, yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for today. Next time, we're going to pull some cables here. We're going to make sure that we can put farms in every aspect of it. Also, we're going to build this thing up. This is the materials for a concept I came up with to farm the red orchids without me being close to them. I came up with this using plant interactors and plant fertilizers. And yeah, we'll put this up next time. I figure we'll probably put it here, and this will be our sort of growing platform of the Doom Scraper. But like I said, thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. I've had a lot of fun, and I hope you're excited about this project. If you did enjoy the video, do hit the like button down below, and if you're brand new, consider subscribing, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.